16 hours ago, Origins Game Fair bans TSR Games from entry. Origins Game Fair, from their Facebook post. We're aware of the appalling statements published by TSR Games and their founder, Gamma, G-A-M-A, does not condone nor agree with any part of it. We pride ourselves on supporting and promoting inclusivity always. Our motto is, a game at every table, a table for everyone. Transphobia, racism, and sexism will not be tolerated. That means that TSR is not welcome at Origins Game Fair, Gamma Expo, or any event affiliated with our organization. How did we get to this point? 1. TSR Games announces their return, and with some big names, pioneers and innovators. Jim Ward is designing and creating GiantLands, currently being edited. According to what he told me yesterday, he says it's some of his best work. I believe him. Step 2. Ernie Gygax gives an interview. He's talking about how he's bringing these old top designers into his gaming design house while illustrating that they are the old creative masters who are now in their latter years. And to illustrate their age and venerableness, he uses the phrase gender identity while speaking in the context that these old designers don't even have the concept. That's instantly taken out of context and used as ammunition to defame him and denigrate him personally, as well as TSR Games. You can see here the original interview clip for yourself. Step 3. A Twitter mob forms. Words are taken out of context. The behavior of this mob is called disgusting by the GiantLands Twitter account. But this is twisted as a gotcha to say that one of the participants in this mob, that person's sexuality is disgusting. This is patently untrue, and we have the source tweets archived as well as details in the same linked video. Step 4. Ernie Gygax, TSR Games, and GiantLands repeatedly say that everyone is welcome at the table, no matter race, color, creed. This is not enough and does not quell the mob. Step 5. The dominoes start to fall. TSR Games and Ernie Gygax are canceled from cons and blacklisted everywhere on social media. You are here now. We've seen these patterns before in comics, in anime, in fandoms everywhere. The timing of which is very interesting to us here at the War Campaign, as it comes at the very same time as TSR Games announces their return to the TTRPG scene with a competitive project, GiantLands, by Jim Ward. All mention and details of their gaming system is deleted from relevant Reddit threads, for they are now convenient social pariahs and blacklisted. Are social media cancellation campaigns just a smokescreen for corporate aggressive maneuvers to destroy competition? Are social issues really the crux of the issue, or is this in fact about power, corporate competition being eradicated? Bearing in mind that GenCon and Dungeons & Dragons were created largely by Gygax and his family, is this a corporate move to cleanse history of their influence? WotC, Wizards of the Coast, would be the sole arbiter of what is Dungeons & Dragons, role-playing games, and its legacy. Looking at the accounts calling for the removal of Gygax and TSR Games, it's clear that many of these accounts are running with a lie to garner traction, power, and attention from Wizards of the Coast to get book or module deals of their own. That will be explored in a further video. What happens to the fans of gaming, fans of quality imagination products, creative endeavors? Is this another polarizing argument to draw lines in the sand and split fandoms? The only people who serve to profit here are those who stoke the flames of division and a corporation who has no real competition. The first casualty of this polarized war is imagination, creativity, and the game itself. Reading comprehension doesn't matter. Oral comprehension doesn't matter. They've already made their decision. You have been judged as guilty in the court of social media. No matter how many times you write that everyone is accepted, it's too late. You're guilty. Your words have been taken out of context, and you will now be a social pariah. The work you have produced will not be judged on its merit. The game you so lovingly created will not be judged on its worthiness. You were guilty then, you are guilty now, and you are guilty forever. We will keep telling you how guilty you are for as long as it garners us power, attention, and traction, even if the facts do not substantiate the crime. This will have real life implications on yourselves, on your families, on your business, and your income, while no real legal actual condemnation or conviction has taken place. I am the King Priest of Istar. and you have been deemed impure. You are a witch, and you must burn.